What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus, and doing a quick car blog. Day after the Grammys, and the Grammys have me in a very foul mood. And if you're asking why am I taking a shot of a trash bin, it's because what's going on right now in relation to the Grammys, to me, it's just straight trash. People, I need y'all to get your shit together and grow the fuck up. Jesus Christ. So everybody knows about the whole quote unquote Beyonce snub. Album of the year did not go to her for Lemonade, which was a cool album, but you know, as my friend would say, maybe I haven't been slipped the Kool-Aid yet because I don't see why everybody thought that was the most phenomenal thing ever done in life. It had a cool story. It was a very personal album. Okay. It worked well with the video footage that she shot and shit, but overall it just, like, to me, I don't know. People. Um it was a solid album. Was it album of the year? I can't tell you if it was better than everything else on that list because I didn't listen to everything on that list. So for me to sit here and like to go crazy about it would be stupid. I think it's stupid for a lot of you, by the way, because as I always say about awards and award shows, it's all subjective. It's generally a small group of people who get together and who pick their choice for what they feel is the best. Sure, they come from different backgrounds in most cases. Sometimes, like the Oscar, they're not diverse, which makes it worse. But at the end of the day, it's those people's opinion. That doesn't mean that the person who doesn't win didn't put out quality work, isn't a good artist, isn't a great artist. Hell, there are people out there who are probably much more talented than Beyonce. Actually, I know there are people much more talented than Beyonce who are out there who probably get snubbed year in, year out. So, I mean, fuck, it's nothing new. And I honestly, I wouldn't even look at it as a snub if I were the person. Because at the end of the day, as fans, you're still going to love their music. They're still going to get the appreciation and the admiration that they deserve. The only difference is they don't have this particular caveat to throw out there, which, it depends on who you are. I mean, I understand as an artist, you want to be recognized, and getting Grammys, Oscars, whatever award for whatever genre entertainment you are in is meaningful in a way. But at the end of the day, when you got as many loyal fans as she does who really appreciate her music, I'm sure she's probably not that hurt. And by the way, it was pretty cool of Adele in a way to say how like Beyonce deserved it, but at the same time, she overdid it. It wasn't that serious, nor did she need to do that shit, in my opinion. It's not her fault that she won. It's not like she, went out of her way to snake Beyonce. And I get what she was saying about how, sometimes we have to come out and we have to talk about making sure that people of all backgrounds, women of color, get recognized for their music and stuff like that. Mind you, let's not be stupid here, people. Beyonce isn't like the measuring stick for what women of color get in music. Fun fact, people like Whitney Houston and even Lauryn Hill have won album of the year. So women of color have won album of the year. So it's not like they won't recognize them. It's probably been a minute, but if you can name me a woman of color other than Beyonce, that, because I know all of y'all are going to throw out Beyonce, but name another woman of color between the time that I think Lauryn Hill was the last woman to win who wasn't white. It's probably been a minute since a woman has won anyway, because there's been a lot of men, including Outkast, by the way, who won album of the year, things like that. So I please don't throw the race thing, because I don't think that's a big deal, at least not when it comes to music. Maybe in movies Even though I think that whole thing last year was overblown, because again, name me a movie that was featuring people of color that had a performance by an actor that was so stellar that he needed to be recognized. Um, Denzel does a lot of movies, and Denzel's great, but not every movie he does is quality, so he shouldn't always get nominated for it. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's another point altogether. But the thing is, with the Beyonce thing, everybody's just going nuts. Like, oh, she's snubbed. It wasn't an oversight. She deserved it more. Again, that's subjective, okay? But at the end of the day, all this hollering, screaming, it really ain't that serious. Like, I just saw somebody send me a link saying with Essence saying how it's bad enough that she got snubbed, but now you got to do this dedication to her to make her feel worse. Or like, it's like, what? So now Adele honoring Beyonce is a slap in the face. What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? This is why I'm sorry, but I have issues with Beyonce fans. Some of them can be the most irrational, delusional motherfuckers I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Beyonce is a good artist. She's a great performer. She's not the best singer out there. She doesn't always put the best albums out there. She can't win everything. Nobody is supposed to win everything. I'm sorry that Lemonade wasn't considered the greatest thing in the world because it probably touched you personally because you had some issues in your relationship and Beyonce brought that shit out of you and made you feel it and all that. I'm sorry. But that don't make that the fucking greatest album in the world. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Like, okay, again, I can't disrespect the album because I don't think it was a bad album. But I'm sure none of y'all who are sitting here hollering about how Beyonce was snubbed paid no mind to much of the other stuff that was nominated. And that's the problem with this whole album of the year debate or any awards that I have an issue with. When people go into these crazy, mixed up, emotional fights and arguments over things, my first question is, so did you see what won? And 9 times out of 10, people don't watch the things that won. They only know of what they like or what types of movies or what type of music that they listen to. They probably don't give a fuck about Adele. Or, you know, if you thought that, I don't know, I can't think of a movie from last year. If you thought that Will Smith thing was the greatest thing in the world and should have been nominated, but you never saw what was nominated, how do you know it's better than that? Seriously. It's good to you because you liked it and that's the type of movie you liked. I don't mean it's better. You know what I mean? It's... Jesus, people, calm down. You know, this is no disrespect to any of the people who did not win, who people felt was deserving, because there was a lot of people I felt was deserving, but I didn't fucking melt down into a pile of emotion because of that, because again, awards are subjective, and win or lose, that movie's still going to be great to you, or that album's still going to be great to you, that artist is still going to be great to you, and they're still going to get the appreciation that they deserve, even if it's not in the form of a fucking statue. Good Lord. Calm the fuck down. But alright, now I need to calm the fuck down and get in the house. Anyway, as always, you guys hit me up. I'm fat. I can't be yelling like this, especially sitting in this car with the seatbelt on and all that. As always, hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Magus, and I'm out, y'all. Deuces.